Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be showing you guys an image of what looks to be Rockstar's next game that they're actually going to announce, hopefully sometime soon. So I actually meant to cover this a few days ago when it was originally released and when these images were first being talked about, but I've gotten so caught up with all the further adventures and finance and felony stuff that I haven't been able to fully dive into this as much as I've wanted to. My good friend, a Saints fan, he covered this the other day. A bunch of other websites have talked about this, but I think it's actually good that I let all the dust settle first before jumping in and making a video, because there's been a lot more information that's come out that proves that this is likely from Rockstar's next game. So here's the image right here. You can see it looks to be some sort of cabin structure in some sort of swamp-like environment. And you can also see the text Red Dead Redemption at the bottom. So ignore that for now. So let's just take a look at how beautiful this image looks. In the background, you can see sprawling trees and forests. You can see the beautiful clouds and the beautiful sky, as well as what looks to be a nice mountain range. Off to the right, we can see another body of water, what looks to be some plains. And then there's the cabin-like structure. It looks to be a very simple cabin or shed that has really one main room and then a covered porch area with some pots, some pans, some like drinking glasses and whatnot. And there looks to be one character standing on the front of that shed. He looks to have a gun strapped to his back. He's also wearing some sort of hat. And one thing I'm getting out of all of this photo is that it looks amazing and doesn't look anything like Red Dead Redemption, which, remember, was only on consoles. So again, this is the shot you guys have been looking at, and then let's take a look at a screenshot from Red Dead Redemption. You can definitely see the difference, and this picture looks to have been taken on PC. So according to Reddit user K.Matrix, he notes that this screenshot shows off chromatic aberration on the poles and other objects on the image. And this is very similar to what's done in games like Grand Theft Auto 5. Chromatic aberration has become increasingly prevalent in modern AAA games as of late. And this is what it looks like in Grand Theft Auto 5. So the same sort of features can be seen in this screenshot. Now, that effect is apparent on the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5, is also present on the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game, but would not have been available on, let's say, a Xbox 360 or PS3 version of Red Dead Redemption. And that's what a lot of people are saying on the GTA forums, that this photo could have come from the development of Red Dead Redemption, but chromatic aberration wasn't present at the time and was definitely running on an older version of the Rage engine. Therefore, this most likely is not concept art from that time period. So be prepared to put your tinfoil hats on a little bit. This is going to get a little bit bumpy, but I still think this is pretty epic to discuss and pretty cool to talk about. So do you guys remember the map that was leaked? I guess it was a few months ago by now, and it was this map on the screen. Now, another reason why people believe that this is from the next installment of the Red Dead franchise and not a remaster and not from the original Red Dead Redemption game is that there isn't a house in the Thieves Landing portion from Red Dead Redemption that matches this one. So although it is possible that it could be from a very, very significantly reworked remaster of Red Dead Redemption, the odds are that this is from a new game. So you're probably asking yourself right now, where did all of this come from? Well, it turns out that this came from an artist that worked on the game who had another portfolio online that actually had this leaked screenshot. It seemed like artists are getting in trouble recently with screenshots that they're putting in their online portfolios. So it comes from Matt Klein, who is a senior artist who used to work at Rockstar Games and Rockstar San Diego. He currently no longer works there now. He states that he's working on mobile games at Machine Zone, but he was working at Rockstar during the developmental phases of what looks to be this Red Dead Redemption game. And although his website has been cleared now, like you can't go to it, you can't see it, this was one of the pages. You can see props, 39 photos, structures, has 6 galleries, and then RDR2. And that was created and modified on August 18th, 2015. So obviously, if you go to that website right now, you won't be able to find anything. Everything has been removed. Everything has been scrapped. And this is interesting because it kind of is going along with what we've seen from other environmental artists that used to work at Rockstar. For example, here's another one. He worked from Rockstar from January 2008 to April 2014. The games he said he worked on was Max Payne, as well as Grand Theft Auto 5, and a new unnamed project. And I'm guessing that new unnamed project is likely this version of Red Dead. Now here's where things are going to get even more interesting. So a few days ago, Rockstar's website actually went down for a few moments or a few hours, and Reddit user Gaudy Knights went on the site when that happened and found something pretty interesting. So he found out that the way that Rockstar's page is set up, each game has an ID number identically from 1 to 57. Now there are some outliers that are greater than 57, but there's an interesting kind of skipping of some numbers really close to Red Dead Redemption. So number 1 is Red Dead Redemption. Game 111 is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. And when this website went down, he got 2 errors. Both of them said failed to load resource. The server responded with the status of 404, which is not found. Rockstargames.com/games/details 11, and then the exact same thing for 112. So if Red Dead Redemption is 1 and there was an error for 11, and if Undead Nightmare is 111 and there was an error for 11.2, what does this mean? So what this means is that something on the page was directing to 2 game pages that don't yet exist. Games 11 and 112. Now we need to remember that once again, Red Dead Redemption is 1 and Undead Nightmare is 111. So there are 2 pages that are linked that follow the same number format associated with Red Dead Redemption, and when you try to visit those pages, they give you a 404 error. So my guess for this is that it's maybe a new Red Dead game and also a remaster of Red Dead Redemption. So again, I know that's kind of getting into crazy town here, and that's digging into some of the finer details of Rockstar's website coding, but it is still pretty interesting to see what this could be in terms of Rockstar's next game. And we all know that E3 is just really about a week away. I'm actually going to be at E3, which is exciting, and we know that Take-Two is going to be at E3, which means there's a chance that Rockstar is at E3. Now again, this doesn't 100% guarantee or confirm anything, but it just opens up the idea that something really cool could be coming out, and it could be the next Rockstar game with another Red Dead title. So obviously, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section down below. I think it's pretty cool. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.